What's up? So today is Friday, January 9th, 2026. In this video, I'm actually going to break down the two ways you can go about passing a funded account, and then also how to manage after passing your funded account, right? So let's take into fact that we maybe and most likely will be using Apex, right? Apex simply because um, the amount of accounts you can have, and then also um, the price, right? Apex usually has a lot of discounts going on, whether it's a 80% or a 90% off. I know right now they have an 80% off going on. So you'll pay about $40 for a 50K account, and then I want to say another 65 to activate. So $105 total if you are to pass, right? But the first option is if you're somebody who isn't short on cash, right? Short on cash. You can easily kind of go all in on one trade or try to pass within two trades, right? Because Apex gives you the option to pass an account within one day, right? And so their total drawdown that they give you is 2,500, and you have to try to grow the account 3,000, right? So you can easily risk 1,500 twice, um, believing that your trade is going to hit, or you can even try to risk the whole 3,000 or 2,500 on one trade, right? Now, knowing that that account only costs $40, you may not stress about losing that $40, right? Versus on other platforms that may cost more, you know, you might not want to lose that much, right? So that's the first option, kind of going all in, trying to pass it as soon as possible. Now, the other option is to risk about 4 to 500 per trade. Now, this still comes down to your not your risk percentage, but your win percentage. The higher your win percentage, the more you can actually risk, especially if you're not really going for huge home run plays, right? So let's say you're risking 500 a trade, right? For you to get to your 3,000 goal, you basically have to hit six trades, right? Six winning trades in a row, or not technically in a row, but you basically got to hit a 6R altogether. So let's say you hit a 2R, then a 1R, then you're totally up 3R, meaning reward, right? So risking 500, you basically just need to hit a 6R overall, right? And like I said, there's going to be days where you can possibly hit for more than a 1R, which can put you ahead. Um, but that's just a safer way to go about it, especially if um, you don't want to risk it all within one setup, right? One or two setups, right? Now, if you want to be in an extra cautious area, um, you can risk about 2 to 300, right? I would recommend risking either kind of going all in, trying to pass it in two trades, just because of the pace, and being able to get an active account, um, or you can risk 500, which still is kind of safe. But it also gives you that little wiggle room to take a couple losses before you lose an account, right? Now, once you pass an account, that's when everything changes, right? That's when you want to play it a lot more safe and worry about gaining more funded accounts, right? So, like I said, if you're using Apex, you can have up to 20 accounts, right? Your main goal initially is to get to 5 accounts. And the reason why I say 5 accounts is simply because once you have 5 accounts, you really don't have to risk that much to make a lot of money, right? So if you were to average $200 a day, once you have 5 accounts, 200 times 5 is 1,000, and there's typically 20 trading days per month, right? So you'll be able to capitalize on making $20,000 off of just 5 accounts, right? And like I said, you can have up to 20. So if you were to do that same exact thing with 20 accounts, let's say you average $200 a day, meaning you don't have to make that 200 every day. You can make more, or it can be a day where you lose. You just have to average that $200 a day. You have 20 accounts. That's really you making $4,000 a day, right? And with you making $4,000 a day, like I said, it's typically 20 days per month of trading. That means you'll profit 80,000, right? So once you pass the accounts, you don't have to hit home runs anymore, right? The only time you really would want to hit home runs is when you're trying to pass the account. Now, are there going to be times where you have big days where you might have $1,000 day? Now imagine having $1,000 day with 5 accounts, you just made 5,000. Or you had $1,000 day with 20 accounts, you just made $20,000. Like that's going to end up happening, right? But the goal is to obtain as many accounts as possible. Then trade simple, keep it easy, follow your rules, follow your game plans, and then also with you risking less, taking losses hurt less, right? So I know a lot of times people like to revenge trade after taking losses, especially if they take a larger loss and they want to get it all back, right? If you got 20 accounts, and let's say you already up 5R for the week, meaning if you're risking 200, you have 1,000 for the week per account, and you take two back-to-back losses, you still up $600 per account, right? And so it makes it a lot easier on the mind to risk less, especially once you have, all those accounts. Now, when you have when you're in the process of trying to pass, like I said, that's when you kind of want to speed up the process, um, because you do have that 30-day deadline, and you want to take advantage of, like I said, Apex's promos, right? Like I said, right now they have 80%, but they did recently just have a 90% where basically you were paying $20 per account, where you could have grabbed 5 accounts for $100 and trying to pass each of those accounts in two trades, right? Simply because your strategy is good enough to do that, right? Where you lose one account, you still got four others. You lose another one, you still got three others. Let's say you pass three out of those five, you're still in a good position, and then you can work on getting those other two later, right? While you already have three active, right? And once they are active, you don't initially have to trade on those right away. You can still work on getting to that five or getting to 10 to then start to trade all of them together and then make money from it, right? Like I said, all you really need is 5 accounts and it'll change your life. Five 50K accounts. Like I said, if you have five 50K accounts, you can average, even if you average $100 per account, that's 500 a day, 2,500 a week, right? Or if you did it by 20 days, so you're making 500 a day times 20, you're making 10,000. $10,000 a year in 5 figures, which is also making 6 figures in a year, right? Granted, eventually you'll be making more than $900 a day. Granted, eventually you also have more than those 5 accounts. But just to put it in that perspective, you may see a lot of other people making more than that, but you also got to look at it this way. Am I making more money trading than I was before when I was trading? And then also, is trading helping me make more money overall than I was before, right? Am I able to pay off a bill or bills with trading now? Am I able to take care of groceries or anything else now that I'm trading, right? So that's what you got to look at. Instead of looking at other people's results, yes, you can use that as motivation, but you don't want that to be the reason why you end up blowing your accounts, losing your accounts because you're trying to chase other people's profits, right? Because that's when, I'm not gonna lie, that's when chaos just ends up happening, and then you just wondering why did you do this? Why did you do that? So you definitely still have to be disciplined when you pass their accounts because you don't want to lose those as well. You lose those accounts, then you like, dang, I'm back at square one. You lose the accounts before you pass, that's a little bit different, right? That's what I'm saying. That you can kind of risk a lot more aggressive in the beginning before you even pay that activation fee. But once you pay that activation fee, that's when it's time to settle down and just secure what you can secure, right? And focus on getting payouts. Um, but yeah, that's honestly how I would pay Apex. Like I said, I try to go all in on one or two trades to pass, or risk around like 500 per trade to pass. Right, those are two options. And then after that, after you pass the accounts, try to get about I said try to get about five of them, honestly, unless you're gonna do it like this. You can pass one account, use that one account to pay for your other accounts. Or if you got the capital, you can try to focus on just getting five accounts first and then connecting them, playing it safe, risking about 2 to 300 a trade. Um, you do that, I'm telling you, you'll be set. So um, that's it for this video. Just a quick little breakdown of how I will go about funded accounts, and how you guys should as well. Um, and yeah, so I'll see you on the next video.